and welcome to today's video. So today I am going to show you how I made this Spotify glass art plaque thing. It's kind of a trend on TikTok at the moment. Absolutely everyone is making them and I wanted to show you how I made mine. This tutorial is without using a CRICUT. I think that's how you call it, but yeah, if you don't have a CRICUT then that's fine. And I think these make for the perfect gift. If for example you and a friend have a song that's like your song, then you could definitely do this. And you can use one of your own photos rather than the album cover. Or I also think it's just cool to make them for yourself, for your room. I think they look good with pretty much any aesthetic. If you're new to my channel, I post lifestyle and arty content twice a week, every Monday and Thursday. So if that is your cup of tea, then why not subscribe and join the crew? I thought I'd go through the process of how I'm going to make this and show you at the same time. So I'm going to pop up a screen recording while I am making the template. I decided to go with the song Flaming Hot Cheetos, partly because I really like the song and partly because the cover is aesthetic. So I've opened that up on my phone and I am going to take a screenshot of it. I'm also going to take a screenshot of the code. So now I've opened up the screenshots, I am just going to crop them. Okay, I think this is as small as I can get for the code. I will crop it later on as well. Next, I am going to crop this screenshot just so that you can see the title of the song and the play button. Okay, so I've downloaded the two images onto my laptop. I'm also going to download the cover art of this song. So I'm just going to put into Google Flaming Hot Cheetos. Okay, so I've got the cover art. I'm just going to save that. So I've now popped up a Word document onto the screen. I've zoomed out quite a bit so that I can see what I'm doing. And I am just going to put in the three images and I'm going to rearrange it. Just make sure that the page dimensions are the same as your frame, otherwise you're going to have some unwanted issues. My frame is A4, which is what I've set the document to, so it's all good. Okay, so this Spotify code thing at the top, it is optional. I just think it would be a cool feature. Just gonna fiddle around with it really until I'm happy with it. So it doesn't look that good as it is right now, but I am going to print this out as a test run. I'm now going to print that out and I will show you what it looks like once it's printed. I've printed a test piece. There's a couple of things that I want to tweak. I want to move this a bit lower just so that there's a bigger gap between the artwork and the name of the song. So I have printed out a new test piece. I also printed it a bit lighter than the original one because this way you can now kind of see the line, whereas in the original one it was just far too dark. Now I am going to delete the Spotify code and this box from the original document so that I can just have the artwork and get that printed. I am going to print it on photographic paper. I printed the artwork and now the template is ready for us. We can move on to the next stage, which is actually making the DIY. Once you've printed everything you need, go ahead and take the glass out of the picture frame and then put some sticky tape on the template thing that we made earlier on and stick it onto the glass. You can then turn that over and start wiping it down. You want to remove as many fingerprints and as much dust as possible. I then used a paint pen to trace over the design. You can use normal paint and a paintbrush if you're more comfortable with that. I just thought a pen would give me more control over what I'm doing. Writing out the name of the song and the artist was definitely the hardest part and is probably what turned out the messiest, but it's alright. I think it gives it that handmade feel. The perfectionist inside me couldn't let myself freehand the line, so I used a ruler to do that. And for the play button, I did not like how it turned out, so I ended up going over it with a layer of normal acrylic paint and my paintbrush. Once the paint is dry, you can go ahead and remove the template sheet and cut out the artwork cover. I do recommend doing this on photographic paper. Wipe that side of the glass as well, just to remove any fingerprints or dust. You can then stick the cover onto the glass. I use some sellotape, just the tiniest bit, you can't even see it once it's turned around. That is everything you need to do for this DIY. It's actually more simple and straightforward than it seems. And yeah, let me know if you've made one of these, or if you are, what song are you going to use, or what song have you used? And I would definitely like to see your recreations, so let me know if you do recreate these. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video on Monday. Bye!